I mean, it was his time. You can't give him anything but respect to him because at the end of the day, he gave it his all. And he always going to leave it better than what he found it. I feel like, they got the right man in that place. I feel like the culture that Coach Saban instilled in that group of guys, because a lot of guys still there. A lot of people talk about the guys that left, but it's a great group of guys that's still there. That's going to instill that culture into the next coach, group of guys that he brings in.
Right.
So it's always going to be some semblance of Coach Saban there. He's still going to be around. Just because he physically isn't there on a day-to-day doesn't mean that he's not still there, and his presence isn't going to be felt.
Where were you and what were you doing when you got the word? I'm sure you'll never forget that moment.
I just got done training. A lot of people hit me up. I was curious, and I called one of my former teammates, and they told me. They FaceTimed me and showed me the locker room. There's a lot of guys, same emotions that a lot of Bama fans and a lot of people in the world of sports feel. Shocked, confused, not really understanding, where this came from. It felt like it came out of left field, but at the end of the day, you can't do nothing but respect him for his decision.
Who is the teammate you hit up to find out what happened?
I can't discuss that, man. I don't want to give nobody, name drop no names, but just there's a lot of guys that hit me up, wanted to, give me that peace of mind and wanted to, spill what they had to think about the situation.
Sure. What were? Did you see it coming, like in December or November? I mean, did you see it coming?
Nah, but at the end of the day, he was somebody who he was professional the whole way through. He gave it all he got each and every day to where it wasn't no let up, it wasn't no thinking that he was gonna retire, because he approached every single day the same way.
What's the best lesson you learned from him in your whole time there?
Just keeping the main thing. Always being where your feet is. Working really hard, man. Working really hard works. A lot of people don't want to do that. That's the reason why you see a lot of people in the situations they are now. A lot of reason why you see people try to get out of the situations they are, because they don't want to grind through it. They don't want to go through it. But at the end of the hard work that you go through, it's going to be success.
You said you'd been training when you heard. Were you down in Florida? Where were you?
I was down in Florida. I don't want to get the exact location. I don't know if somebody may be looking for me, but
Florida's a big state. I think you're pretty safe.
It's a big state, but I don't want to get the exact location. I may have people after me. I don't want to get my exact location, but yeah, I was just got done training, got back to my apartment, and that's why I heard the news.
What was your first thought in that moment?
My first thought was, dang, man. I thought it was going to be vengeance to him, but, at the end of the day, he gave us all, now he can, sit back and, be celebrated, like the person he should be.
Did you get a chance to talk to him afterwards or not yet?
Last time I talked to him was after the Michigan game. I haven't really had the opportunity to talk to him. Next time I see him, I'll give him my thanks for everything he's done for me.
Have you met Coach Eboigbe yet, and how do you feel kind of about the future?
I haven't met him yet. I left T-Town basically after the semifinal game.
Well, how do you feel about kind of the direction of the program now with Saban gone?
Well, it's just the same thing. Bama's going to be Bama. It's still a great group of guys there. The AD did a great job, and figuring out the next head guy. And you got to realize he's won everywhere he's been.
What are you hearing, what are they telling you to work on here at the Senior Bowl and kind of your pass rush or maybe run stopping?
Well, the biggest thing, man, Bama, you ain't going to touch the field unless you stop the run. So, I worked on that every single day. But, just being versatile, working at every angle. 5-tech, 3-tech, versatility kills. Great source of teachers and, great source of NFL teams around here to, just learn from them, grow from them, and, it's great competition that's going to push me forward. A lot of guys don't want to be out here. A lot of guys don't want to compete, but I jumped that opportunity to be out here.
I may have already asked this question. I apologize if so. What does Coach Saban mean to you, and what has he kind of been able to help you with, just as a man in his career at Alabama?
Well, I wouldn't just say Coach Saban, but everybody that's in that organization. One of the biggest things going to Bama, you go against so many great people that's going to make you rise to the top. You got to do everything, little thing right in the classroom, off the field, because trust and believe the guys below you or the guys even with you is just as good, if not better. So you got to beat the man out that you're competing with, and that's every step of the way.
What have you been hearing from teams? Are you hearing anybody maybe interested in you so far?
I haven't heard from a lot of teams, but it's just I don't want to, name drop no teams or anything like that, but, it's a lot of things that, I've heard from teams, and I feel like it's good vibes, but at the end of the day, only one team can pick you, and I understand that, but I'm just grateful for the opportunity to, speak to them.
What's kind of your goal this week? Were you trying to get better at? I mean, what kind of feedback did you hear today?
I just want to compete, man, at the end of the day. Every aspect of the game, I want to get better at. I'm not a complete player yet. I don't think of myself as perfect. Nobody's out here perfect. So anybody that say that they only want to look at one aspect of their game to get better, I don't think that's right. I just want to get better each and every day at every little thing. If I can get better at doing ankle flips, something, flex line, something simple like that, man, I feel like that's a good thing to strive for. I'm just somebody that just want to come out here and compete. I want to go against the best. A lot of guys don't want to come out here and compete. A lot of guys got invitations, but they didn't want to accept it. Or they did accept it and didn't want to come out here. I just wanted to, showcase my talents and also get better by going against the best.
Yeah.